Boo! Did I scare you guys? Hey guys, this is pikmin2nation. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. In the last episode, we finished up the Verdant Turf Tunnel fiasco, and in this episode, we are going to be heading back this way, towards Rustboro. Yes, we did! Aw, thank you! And he gives us a Great Ball. And teleportation! That was really not how I wanted to say that. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm loopy! Okay, so it gives us a letter bound for Dewford Town. Thanks! I thought you were gonna ask us to do that without giving us a reward. Just kidding. So, we have a package bound for Slateport City and a letter bound for Dewford. So, let's see our new option. It's the Pokenav, or Pokenavigator for short. Provides us with an instant map of the home region, anywhere we need it. Condition. None of this really means anything at the moment. Talk about that more later. Trainer's Eyes. These are all of the trainers that we've fought. I believe that's what it is, but... Anyways, let's head out of this building. I always thought this place was really annoying when I was younger because you can't run in here. Talking with Pokemon, that'd be helpful. I think the one for talking would be a bit more productive. Okay, thank you! Not that difficult. What do you have? So, the one successful guy on this floor did something that all the other regions had already done. A machine to resurrect Pokemon from fossils. But we are gonna head south again, back towards Mr. Brownie's cabin. Let's see, do we need to heal? Yes, we do, very much so. Oh. As you can see, my shiny Silcoon evolved as I was training it for some time in the route 116, I believe it is. And we are healed to full health. Alright. Let us head forth. No, let's walk into a pole. We'll backtrack. Oh, but it's May. You should probably go buy some more then. Not head forth, we'll backtrack. And it's easy to get back through Petalburg Woods, so you can just hop over these ledges. Do want to show off my shiny beautifly, though. It's really nice. It's not as high leveled as... Oh, wait a second. It's not as high leveled as my first beautifly, but it'll get there soon enough. We have another Ziggy. My reasoning here is that if you look here, on this bar, it is a very small amount of experience points from getting to the next level, so I figured I would just beat a Pokemon and level it up before we get to the next town. And one more hit should do that Zigzagoon in. Pokemon down, level up, and not a scratch to show for it. However, we do get another level. Nice. And we're back on Route 104. Yep, this is Mr. Bunny's house, and here's his much-coveted boat. Let's go talk to him. That's a fun little game. No! Come back here and let me tap A on you. At least he remembers us. I would love to sail with you if you wouldn't mind too much. And we get to the next town with minimal effort on our part. As you can see, we are transversing routes right here, not just one route, but more plural routes. So, we passed through routes 105 and routes 106, I believe. And this is Dewford Town. It's very beachy. Alright, we don't really have any need to heal right now. Oh wait, did you see that? This apparently is not part of Dewford Town. Interesting. But we don't really have any need to heal, so let's explore some of these houses. Very small town, and here's the Pokemon Gym. Dewford Town Pokemon Gym, leader Brawly, a big wave in fighting. That'll give us a hint as to what type this gym specializes in. What do you have to say? Talking about the wonderful island. I agree. And then you. Zigzagoon! Remember, kitties, don't hug Zigzagoons, they hurt. We learned that in the last episode. Or was the last episode? I'm not sure. We learned that in one of the episodes. Skype message! I did come here hawking for a gym badge. If you love that thing so much, why did you give it to me? But anyways, this is an example of a type of item that we'll be finding around the region. This is a silk scarf. It's a hold item. You can make your Pokemon hold it, and it increases the power of normal type moves. I do not have a use for that at the moment. And this is Dewford Hall, everyone's information exchange. What? I've heard these quote things that have been much more randomized and loopy than this. Oh boy. No. That's all I have to say. It's just expensive kindergarten. A party. Oh gosh. These people are very off track. Okay, now who we got in front? Time seems to slow down a little bit on Dewford. I don't know why, but let's see now. Over here. If you're on directly up, we have a fisherman here. We're back on Route 106. Just creep by you. We will be fighting him, however, so. You pull your line in, that's what you do. Fisherman Ned has one tentacle. Now, all I can do is hope that this tentacle will not have the ability to liquid ooze. We'll see what happens. Alright, nice. It does not have the liquid ooze ability. What that ability does is if you use an energy draining move, such as Absorb, Mega Drain, or Giga Drain, you take damage. Because it says you sucked up liquid ooze instead of health. Or something along the lines of that. I don't know the exact details, but that is pretty much the gist of liquid ooze. It's kind of like the Aftermath ability, except for energy drainers. And we're totally gonna get poisoned by that, or not. Why is it that whenever something uses Poison Sting, you get poisoned, but whenever you, the player, uses Poison Sting, you never get the added effect? I don't get it. It's actually kind of irksome. And we're confused. And when you're confused, it's a 50-50 shot. Sometimes you'll hurt yourself, sometimes you will attack. And actually, I'm really oh, we snapped out of confusion. Nice. I'm really surprised that we have not yet gotten poisoned by this tentacle. This is a very long battle. And we're gonna get poisoned now, maybe? Or not. Whatever. I'm not complaining. And this is just... it's just a war here. Goes down. And we get the resulting experience points. And then this guy just sits here and holds it for the rest of the game. I truly feel sorry for you. What have we got here? Trainer tips. Advice on catching Pokemon with a rod. Press A if you get a bite. Meh. Another trainer here. There's a hidden item right here. It's a Pokeball. I'm gonna jump a perfectly good Pokeball into the ocean. There's also a hidden item on this rock. It's a Stardust. Items like Stardust and a couple of others are useful only for selling them for their high price. Hopefully this battle goes a bit faster than the last one. And there is one thing that I forgot to check up. No, never mind. I've gone through everything back in town. These are Magikarps. Magikarps are very low-calorie Pokemon, if you will. They... actually, that would be good, wouldn't they? No, they take too much effort to defeat, and you don't get anything to show for it. However, once it evolves, it's a bunch more irksome. And another tentacle. Yay, time for another Absorb War. Watch this one have Liquid Ooze. Or not. I've been getting really lucky with the poison. Once this Beautifly makes its way to level 13, it will learn a move that is very useful. It has the same type attack bonus, and it will do very well for this gym. There's the poison. I was waiting for that. Hopefully we can end this battle before Beautifly goes down to poison. Poisoning! And it still has Supersonic. Tentacles at this point in the game specialize in inflicting status conditions. What poisoning does is you gradually lose your health at the end of every turn. And we are out of PP for Absorb. So, we shall switch out. Oh, and our Zigzagoon is holding an item. And thank you for missing. Mud Slap should take you out. Good. And it's just another Magikarp. And that's what Magikarp does best. It knows how to splash. Splash is a purely buffer move in Pokemon. It has no effect whatsoever. Now, if you'll watch when we take a step, you'll see our screen pixelate and that weird sound effect. That is our Beautifly losing HP because of the poisoning. Every time you see that weird effect, that is beautiful losing 1 HP. So, if you're poisoned, be sure to keep antidotes on hand, because if you walk too far with a poisoned Pokemon, it will faint. Actually, I'm gonna go buy some stuff. I forgot, there's no Pokemon in Dewford Town. Lovely. Alright. And there's a cave. This is a Dewford Cave. Hey you, it's awfully dark ahead. And this guy gives us HMO5 Flash. I don't enjoy this TM very much, and to use it in there, we would have to beat the gym. But we're gonna go through the cave first anyway. We could... Basically, all the Flash does is the user generates a pop of light to blind the foe and lower its accuracy. Now, as you can see, our screen is incredibly reduced down here, but this place is not that difficult to navigate, even with the reduced screen size. New Pokemon you can find in this cave, Aron. Aron is a very defensive Rock-Steel type. I really don't have anything to say about Aron. Excuse me for that, guys. Move my cursor too. I don't have anything to say about Aron, honestly. I have never really used one before, and I don't have enough experience with one to know how good or bad it is. Another new Pokemon you can find in here is Zubat. Zubat is a poison flying type. Zubat is very fast. If you have a need for a poison type sweeper, or a fast poison type, then yes, Zubat would meet your needs. More Arons. And let's see. It's this way. Now we should see some odd-looking boulders up ahead. Now this is another Pokemon that you can find in Dewford Cave. This is Sableye. Sableye is a very strange Pokemon. Sableye is exclusive only to Sapphire version, while in Ruby you would find a Steel type called Mawile, or Mawile, either one. And that is pretty much it for Dewford Cave. Sableye. Sableye, as a Pokemon, is not very interesting. Its stats are definitely not the best. What's interesting about it is its typing. Sableye is a Ghost Dark type, which means that it has no super effective weakness. Now that would be great if it had the stats to back it up, but unfortunately it does not. Another new Pokemon that you can find in Dewford Cave, it's Makuhita. You can find Makuhita only on the first floor of Dewford Cave. I do not have enough experience to know whether or not Makuhita is any good either. But it looks as though we've just found Steven. Thank you. In terms of that, well, your father didn't know that you'd be in the middle of at the very end of a dark cave, so. But Steven gives us a TM to make up trouble to us. And if we'll look at that TM, we'll see that it contains Steel Wing. Unfortunately, we do not have actually. Let's see about that. I wonder. No, stop it! Stupid buttons. Can? No, unfortunately, Beautifly cannot learn Steel Wing. Although it's doubtful whether or not I'd teach it. I think it's time I explain Zigzagoon's ability. Zigzagoon's ability is called Pickup. Pickup is an interesting ability. It allows this Pokemon to sometimes randomly pick up items while you're running around. Nice! Zigzagoon was holding a PP up. That is a kind of medicine that increases the power points of a move by 1, I believe. That is especially useful for moves that are very usable and are of low Pokepower. I think I'm gonna go back in there and do a teach of training until Beautifly makes its way to level 13. So, I will be right back, guys. Just a second. Alright guys, another new Pokemon that I forgot to mention that you can find in Dewford Cave is the much elusive Abra. Abra is a Psychic-type Pokemon. It has very good speed. Unfortunately, for trainers who want to use it, the only move that it knows is Teleport, and in conjunction with its very high speed, if you try to attack it, my Beautifly is faster. But, see here, if it managed to go first, gone. You have to find another. Well, I'm gonna get back to training. I will be right back. And that should do it. Now we're at level 13. And Beautifly learned the move Gust. This is very good for us. Beautifly specializes in special attack. Gust is a special flying type move. A very infrequent. Flying type moves are not usually special, is my point. So, it is good that we now have a same type attack bonus move. Period. Let's test it out on this Makuhita. Makuhita is a fighting type, so Gust should be super effective. And down it goes! Admittedly, it was level 7, but still. That is very good. Now that we have delivered the letter to Steven, I think we're gonna go heal, and then challenge the gym. Alright, I'm gonna go heal, and you'll meet me in front of the gym, guys. Okay guys, we're back, and we're in front of the gym. The leader of this gym is apparently the totally rad Brawly. We'll see how he can stand up to my Beautifly. Now, this gym uses the same scheme as Dewford Cave, except we don't even have the option to use Flash in here, nor could we in Dewford Cave, unless we beat the gym first. But we will stumble around in here in the dark until we find our way to the gym leader. Fighting trainers along the way. Oh, here's an interesting Pokemon, Meditite. Meditite has an interesting typing. It's a psychic fighting type. Or fighting psychic type, I'm not really sure. This would make Meditite a very good mixed attacker. But, like I said, this Let's Play is not going to be too detailed with exactly how good Pokemon are. Yeah, you lost! And, as you can see there, after you beat a trainer in this gym, you're granted a little bit more vision room. So, we are just gonna walk along the walls here until we find more trainers that we can beat up. Black Belt Hideki. And he is using a very physical attack-oriented Pokemon, Machop. Machop and its evolutions are good if you want a classic fighting type. If you want something that's fairly balanced, has not completely sucky defenses, but I don't plan on using one. And we go to level 14. More points for us. And we can see further! Now I think we can actually tell if there's a trainer sitting right in front of us. See? But we are gonna fight her anyway. And she thinks she's gonna crush me. Ooh, so close. I wonder how she's gonna feel after she gets crushed by a butterfly. Another Meditite. Same level. That is a very odd move there. It's called Detect. What it does is it prevents any damage to the Pokemon during that turn. So close again, but not quite enough. And they're using the move Bide, which I explained in episode 2. I believe it was episode 2, yes. Takes the damage, and gives it back doubled. Unfortunately, it leaves you very open to attacks, so if you want to back up Bide, you've got to have good defenses. Which, unfortunately, that Meditite did not seem to have. Chop's going to Leer in hopes of getting in another attack on us, but I don't think that's going to happen. Goodbye. Hopefully. It's not Stab. Rat! I was hoping on getting rid of it. And he's just going to Focus Energy. Focus Energy increases your chances of getting a critical hit. There are also items that do the exact same effect. Like, I believe it's called a Dire Hit. More stats for us. Now I do have to say about Beautifly, its defenses are not the best, so I'm not going to be pitting it against any rock types, and I believe we have found the gym leader. I am going to go heal up before this epic brawl. Oh, that's Punny! It's a knee slapper for the legless! Anyways, I'm gonna go heal up, and I will be back to fight Brawly. See you guys in a second. Alrighty, peoples, and we are back. Time to fight. My goal here is to train up my Beautifly. Now, if Beautifly goes down, which I really hope it doesn't, excuse that, I'll probably cut that. If Beautifly goes down, which I really hope it doesn't, Marshtomp is more than capable to win this fight for us. He starts off with a level 17 Machop. This should be a bit difficult for us, considering that we cannot match in levels at the moment. He is going to Karate Chop, which is quad resisted, I believe. Which means it does 0.5 the damage it normally would. Or it's even less than that, I'm fairly sure it is, but I'm just going to raise up my defenses here. Means that it's not very effective to both of my types. That is the signature move for this gym, Bulk Up. What it does is it raises both the attack and defense of the user simultaneously. It is a fairly good TM. And he's going to Seismic Toss. That is very ultra not good. What that does is it inflicts the same amount. The HP number of damage that it inflicts is identical to the user's level, and he just got a critical hit right there, which is extremely unsettling. I'm going to grab one of these many super potions that we bought and heal up Beautifly. And Zigzagoon is already holding another item. Great. More bulking up. Just going to make our defense raising less and less effective. But this should be a 3-hit KO if I'm playing my cards right. Is Gus? No, I don't believe it is, but... And Karate Chop will still do minimal amounts of damage, which is very good for us. I have completely forgotten the typing in this game. Ha! I'm so stupid. Special and physical in this game are not determined by the move in this generation, but by the type. So Gust is still a physical move. That is why it is doing so little damage. Critical hit, yes! That is very good. Beautifly, you rock! And we have already caused him to expend both of his healing items. I believe he only has 2 super potions, but that is extremely good for us if we can survive. I really don't want to run out of Gusts. I don't think we will. Wait, no, Gust has a lot of Poke Power, so... And he's going to Seismic Toss again, which does 17 damage regardless of our defense raising. Gonna Karate Chop again. Another critical hit. Well, I've got more healing items than you. I really don't care that I'm using up my healing items, provided that my Beautifly still gets the experience points that it needs. Oh, so close. Another Karate Chop. Let's see if we can get 1 HP absorb out of that. Can we get 1 HP for that? Yes! Okay, there goes his first Pokemon. We have pretty much just been grinding this whole fight. No, I do not believe we will. This is his ace Pokemon, which we just saw. It is very, very round, Makuhita. Let's just Gust and see what we can do. We are faster than it, which is very beneficial to our win. Wow! That's what Bulk Up can do. Now, with this hit, we will not be able to take it out because he just upped his defense, but we should still be able to knock it down into the red. Or a critical hit will take it out! Beautiful, you are the best! And with that, we've defeated Brawly, and we have also made it to level 16. Yes, we did. Are you saying that I'm fat? And we now get a full range of vision. One question that I've always had, though, is how is it that... I'll wait until after the celebratory music. And we got the Knuckle Badge. It allows us to use an HM Flash outside of battle, and he gives us a TM. Which is... Bulk Up. Unfortunately, I do not believe that anything I have right now can learn Bulk Up. Now, as I was saying, a question that I've always had is, okay, it's really dark in this gym. How do they fight? It seems like it's a fighting type gym, so one would think they'd spar. How do they spar in the dark? I don't know. But, yes, let's go heal up. And actually, I'm going to end the episode off here. We got level ups on a shiny Beautifly, and we got another gym badge. Very eventful episode. Alright guys, this has been Pikmin2nation. You know the drill. You comment, tell me that you like it. Alright guys, you'll see me in the next episode where we will cross the oceans yet again and make it to Slateport City. See you guys then.